Hey everyone, how are you how are you doing out there? Wow. So we love technical. It punches right in right when we need it, right? Okay. So we have a big announcement. Started at 7 o'clock and then got bumped to 7:30 and now it's 7:40, but we are here showing up live. Thank you everybody for popping up. Tonight we have a huge announcement. It's really big, and what's exciting is that it involves all of you. So, what am I talking about? First of all, please tell us where you're from, where you're popping in from, so we can get to see like a feel for who is all over the country here tonight. I had a really good friend said that she was going to be asleep because she was over in the UK. That's fine. I get it. Hey, Laura, that's right. Here we are. We're right here tonight going live. Please tell us right where you're from, what state, what country, anything like that. Be a part of this amazing live stream. Wow, we've got people from North Carolina. Oh, look, to North Carolina. We've got Ohio. We've got all of these amazing people in lots of different places. Hope is here from Pine, Colorado. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, I'm not going to belabor this, but what is the big announcement? Some of you might already know. Some of you might not know. Not know. Not right. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Here we go. So the big announcement for tonight is Pinpoints of Light. We are going to ask an amazing ask for all. So I have to give a shout out first to Lori J. Jones, the author of this book, The Pawn, because in communicating with her, oh, look, we've got New York, more from Ohio. Wonderful, wonderful. In communicating with her, she was sharing many amazing things about her own story. And in the story, she was talking about lots of different things that had happened to her. In this powerful story, I was moved and inspired. Now we can see little people here, right? Yes. Oh, soon. Give me 5 minutes. Maybe not. This is why we have the delays. All right, to get to the announcement, here we are. Here we are. To get to the announcement, Lori helped me start an idea, and the Lord kind of finished and followed through with it. And it is this. I know that if we all help and support each other, we are one candle power strong, right? Right. And in that one candle power strong. Okay, if y'all will hang with me, I'm going to find out what she needs. So, just a second. Ready? Go. Look, can't find Marianne. Oh, I know. She says, no, I don't see her there. Thanks, y'all, for being patient. It's mom, it's business, it's job, it's life. So, that's what we do. The inspiration came, impacted me. I have been praying to know how we can finish the state's tour for Pinpoints of Light. Through that prayer, through communicating with Lori Jones, it hit me that I want to ask any of y'all to help in this amazing thing. We are calling it Pinpoints Across America and the World. So if you want to make a difference in the lives of someone that has been through abuse, challenges, anything from emotional, physical, mental, financial, anything like that, I have paid for 333 books. And I would like to have those books placed in different shelters around America. And with your help and support, I know that this can actually be successful. So, because I have paid for the books, if you would like to join this team, all I ask is I will send you 2 books and you will go ahead and drop them off at a shelter that's near you. Really simple. Snap your picture with the book and the name of the shelter behind you. No addresses. You don't have to worry about any staff, anything like that. It can be an anonymous drop-off. If you phone call them ahead of time and communicate and drop off, either way. Jody says that he's already made contact. Okay, forgive me for a minute. He's already made contact to the local shelter in his area, and he's placing books tomorrow. This is how these 333 books can get into the hands of people that have no hope. And they need that hope, right? So this is a really exciting thing, and the emotions and the tears just come because it's really cool, right? And it's at the end of an amazing day. So, Pinpoints of Light across America. This is your opportunity to help with this. Again, I will ship you the books. There'll be 2 of them. And on the Google form that I'm going to send out for anyone that volunteers that this is something that they want to do, I know we have people everywhere across the United States. I know Rhonda up in Alaska. She has asked about this and questioned like, maybe I could help with that. Jody in North Carolina. So are you going to have success with this tomorrow? Laura says she will help. Thank you, Laura. Mama Laura. Oh, I gotta get stronger in my voice. And thank you everyone for the support and whatever the success can be. When we started this driving in June to the different shelters, I had no plan. The Lord just said to put a box of books in the car and go. So we were going on a family trip anyway. And half of my brain is saying, but I didn't contact anyone. I don't have anyone's phone numbers. I don't know what to do. And when we would stop and, get lunch or something, I would get a prompt that would say, find a shelter. I'd Google something, pull it up. Sure enough, give a call. Sure, I can accept 1 or 2 books. I'm like, I understand, COVID and anything like that, and donations are a challenge. I would share the story that this was my story, and I was just giving it for hope to know that there is so much more than just surviving every day. You can thrive. You can become a victor. And that part was so successful. We did it in Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. Got the phone calls we were not able to drop off. So anyone in Nebraska, please let me know and I will give you those books. We were successful in South Dakota, in Wyoming, in Colorado, in New Mexico, in Utah, 3 different shelters. So there are so much work to do. I have lists of shelters if you need any that are around you. If you don't have a shelter or can accept, I've seen a few people on the comments tonight say that their shelter's not accepting any donations. I understand that. It's possible that you could give it to a pastor or someone at a local church that might be able to get it into the hands of someone else. The point is, with the pinpoints of light that I had in my life, it led me out of the darkest abyss. And as I would follow them, they became like lights and breadcrumbs, right? And it led me out. Now I just have one story left. Thank you, Laura. She says that she can do it in New York and in Denton. Yes. It would be awesome. Thank you, Louise. That is wonderful. So we're a little overwhelmed. It's for the people that don't have hope. And if we can give these, and I've paid for them, I just need more boots on the ground to deliver and drop off. I thought, well, we could maybe mail to everything, but I really feel that it's important for a face-to-face, at least, showing that that we care. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, Hope. She says she lives, parents live in the panhandle of Nebraska. That would be amazing. Oh, I forgot my tissues. Okay, so back to the point. This Pinpoints Across America. In order to make the timing work, you contact me tonight. I will contact anyone that has already volunteered and wants to help with the support. If there's anything that I can do to make it, flawless and seamless, I will do that. There is a tiny cost of shipping that I would ask for, but you are getting 2 books for the price of 1 shipment. And oh, it's so true. You can't do big dreams alone. I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's this beautiful overwhelming. Excuse me for my runny nose. Oh, wow. And I got a nose to run. All right, so Pinpoints of Light Across America, again, is to help anyone that doesn't have that hope. I know that feeling, and I know many of you in the audience know someone, or you yourself are that way, and we want to give that hope. We want to spread the light. We want to spread the news that there is something more, that every day you don't just have to survive. You can reach out. So to my candle story, we each are a candle, okay? We are only 1 candle strength, 1 candle power. That's what they had back in the old days. When it comes to lighthouses, 1 candle. How can 1 candle possibly reach out to any sailor and any kind of problems? How can it do that? It can barely flood the light of a table. It's a challenge to even read by 1 candlelight. How could it do that? It's through all of you, through the amplification. When you amplify light through lenses and mirrors, it can strengthen and bounce off each other, and 1 single candle can reach over 20 miles. So like Emily says, you can't do big dreams alone. And it's very, very true. I am so happy for those that are willing to be a part of this. And again, contact me tonight. I have a Google form to fill out if you have any questions, states, so we don't miss any states. We've gotten many of those 9. I was not able to get Nebraska. Looks like Hope's family could possibly help me with that. We have the West. We have so much in the central United States, the South, and a few speckled places up along the eastern seaboard. Again, we would love for this to go even more. Globally is amazing as well. So I thank you for all the support tonight. For anyone without hope, that they can have it, find it, and live beyond. Many of you are in those healing journeys, and I don't want to say you've finished healing, because we can always improve, but you've come to those points where you're no longer surviving, you're thriving, and a few even are at that victorious state where forgiveness is first. That is the peace and where we have the Holy Spirit to connect with us. Laura, you're amazing. You're talking about scouting troops, contacting, possibly even in Canada. Hey, Emily, that's close to you. And anyway, I love my Heavenly Father, and when we follow what we're supposed to do, I guess when we quiet ourselves enough to listen, it's a problem of mine. I'm super busy, as y'all know. Anyway, that 1 candle power can really be focused and shoot out like that lighthouse, and you never know what's going to happen. So again, 2 books. I will send them out. The donations can be however. You can contact them, call them. If they want pictures with you, that's great. Many people, like in the shelter I just dropped off on Friday, they wanted pictures, they wanted communication, they wanted to share it on their social media. That, whatever it is that they decide, we just ask that addresses are kept private. The names are fine because the names are registered as business and nonprofits, so that when people reach out for help, they can receive it. But usually addresses are blocked. So it is a challenge. It's not going to be easy. This is not anything where you can just click and send and go about your day. This is actually getting involved in something. And so I know it's a big ask. And we're asking for this help and support through the month of August. So from August 3rd to September the 3rd, a little bit over that time lapse, to see if we could place 333 books in shelters all across America so that these pinpoints of light can share out. I will have a Facebook group in which you can share the stories, you can share the pictures, you can share anything that has happened there. Hopefully positive and uplifting things. And I hope to gather those together, put them into a book to share with the world. The impact that one story can have to uplift and support someone else out of the abuse. So this is a global book. This is a global movement. So I ask for you to be able to share, to do anything like that. I will post the link for the Google form. If you have any questions, please just, email me. My email is running down there at the bottom, april@apriltribe.com. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness. Thank you. There's just amazing things happening. And like Emily said, you can't do these things alone. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Hope. Thank you. It looks like so many things can be happening. Look at this wonderful suggestion by Tina. You know, get more books out. You could drop one off at the library, one up at the shelter. However, I mean, there's more and more ideas coming. So let me know. The shipping for the 2 books is $7.95, and 2 books will be shipped to you. I have a form for that as well. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, we are one candle, power and strength, but together we amplify ourselves and amplify the light so it can reach out to those that are struggling. Thank you. And you guys have a blessed and wonderful Sunday evening. Thanks. We'll see ya.